Hey guys, I wanted to come on here. I usually read like a poem or inspirational saying every Sunday. I started reading out of this devotional book that I got from the Dollar Tree. It's the 9 Fruits of the Spirit, and I have the other ones, but I decided to started reading out of Patience. I do apologize I did not read out of this last week. I was not feeling well. So I'm going to link that video down when I started reading out of this. I'm going to link it down in the comment section, so if you would like, you can go watch that so this video makes sense because I'm going to read where I left off. So I do apologize again for that. So I'm going to just read where I left off. It says, patience in action. It says, have you ever been in a situation in a strange place where you are required to look for road signs as well as study a map to, and I don't know what that word is, so I'm going to just say, decide where you are going? Did you drive slower than some of the native drivers? Did they honk at you, shake a fist, or worse, yell at you because you were going too slow? Sometimes the going in the Christian life can be slow. Sometimes we are entering into new territory. If we have walked down a particular valley and someone else is going through the same kind of test or trial, why can't we be more patient with them? It works both ways. Sometimes, perhaps too often, our responses to others are not as wonderful and godly as they should be. The Christian walk takes time to take care of others. It doesn't mean that we are not making progress, but we do it deliberately. And here's a poem. Teach me, Lord, to wait. Lord, to wait down on my knees. Till in your own good time you answer my pleas. Tell me not to rely on what others do, but to wait in prayer for an answer from you. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Teach me, Lord, to wait. And then it says, sorry guys, I'm trying to do this with one hand. It says, just because you are waiting, exercising patience doesn't mean you are passive. On the contrary, patience can be very active. When exercised, it's a concentration of strength. It's more than simply enduring. It's a discipline at work, moving us to a point that God has in mind. It's a robust, vigorous kind of thing, being built on the fact that God is patient as well as being love. It says, now read the scripture portion from James 1:12-27, and that's what I'm going to do right now. Okay. It says, blessed is the man who endures temptation, for when he has been approved, he will receive the crown of life, which the Lord has promised to those who love him. Let no one say when he is tempted, I am tempted by God, for God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he himself tempt anyone, but each one is tempted when he is drawn away by his own desires and enticed. Then, when desire has conceived, it gives birth to sin, and sin, when it is full grown, brings forth death. Do not be deceived, my beloved brethren. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, and comes down from the Father of lights, in whom there is no variation or shadow of turning. Of his own will he brought us forth by the word of truth, that we might be a kind of first fruits of his creatures. So then, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. For the wrath of man does not produce the righteousness of God. Therefore lay aside all filthiness an overflow of wickedness, and receive with meekness the implanted word, which is able to save your souls. But be doers of the word, and not hearers, only deceiving yourselves. For if anyone is a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like a man observing his natural face in a mirror. For he observes himself, goes away, and immediately forgets what kind of man he was. But he who looks into the perfect law of liberty and continues in it, and it is not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of work, this one will be blessed in what he does. If anyone among you thinks he is religious and does not bridle his tongue, but deceives his own heart, this one's religion is useless. Pure and undefiled religion before God and the Father is this: to visit orphans and widows in their trouble, and to keep oneself unspotted from the world. So I just really wanted to come in here and read that for you guys. That I really needed to hear that, because I too myself need patience and to be more kind, because I am at times quick to lose my patience, and I just wanted to come on here and share that with you guys. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday and a Sunday, and also a week. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.